In this general election, ABC 6 News is giving Senate and House candidates for office airtime to talk about the issues that matter to you the most, the issues that voters want to hear from their candidates. And in the next couple of minutes, we will now be hearing from Senate incumbent Tina Smith and her Republican challenger, Jason Lewis.
And hello, I'm Jason Lewis, the Republican candidate for the United States Senate here in Minnesota. You know, when I started this campaign well over a year ago, I thought we'd be talking about the accomplishments we got done in the 115th Congress in which I served. Tax reform, energy independence, career and technical education reform, juvenile justice reform. That was my bill that the president signed. Finally, we even reformed the VA so veterans could go to private clinics and we could fire bad employees in the VA. But now we're talking about perpetual lockdowns. We're talking about defunding the police, packing the Supreme Court, taking away your Second Amendment rights, even post-birth abortion. This campaign is now about life, liberty, and property, and I vowed to defend all of those. I'm not for defunding the police. I'm not for perpetual lockdowns. We have to protect the vulnerable in the COVID era, but we have to get back to work. We have to make certain our medical teams can catch up, and we've done that. So let's get back to work. We have to make certain that we have public safety in the suburbs and across this great state, all over Minnesota. I want to represent everybody, and you have to have public safety for that. And packing the Supreme Court? Well, I'm opposed to that. My opponent won't tell you where she stands on that, which means she's in favor of packing the Supreme Court. That is an assault on the separation of powers. This campaign is now about our Constitution, not the finer points of the Constitution, but believe it or not, whether we want to keep it. Radical Democratic Socialists are threatening that little piece of paper that stands between us and tyranny. I'll take an oath to defend the Constitution. I'll get Minnesota working again. We'll undo the lockdowns. We'll back the police. We'll restore public safety. And we'll get back to work in our great state of Minnesota. I need your help on November 3rd. Vote for Jason Lewis for the United States Senate.
I'm U.S. Senator Tina Smith, and I'm running for re-election to the United States Senate. In this moment, Minnesota families are living through a health crisis and an economic crisis brought on by this global pandemic. And it feels personal. It's your health, your jobs, the businesses that you've built, your kids' education. And we really are all in this together. COVID touches all of us. In this moment of worry and uncertainty and division like I have never seen before, I want you to know that I go to work for you every single day. I'm working hard for you in Washington. I've listened, and then I've gone to work with Republicans and Democrats to pass more than 24 of my bills and provisions into law, to lower prescription drug prices, expand rural broadband, support mental health, and make COVID testing free for everyone. There is so much at stake in this election and so much work to do. So let's move forward, get this virus under control, rebuild American manufacturing. Let's support innovation and small businesses and make America work for all of us. 3 years ago, I became your United States Senator. And 2 years ago, you elected me to this job. And I want you to know that I go to work thinking about you and working for you every day. Your healthcare, your schools, your retirement, your family's opportunity. And I believe that in this moment, people want leaders that know how to get the work done and get results. That's the kind of senator that I've been, and I am so honored to serve you in Congress. And so I ask for your support so that we can continue this work together.